father's in the playground.
But my father died about a week ago.
I didn't see your actual father per se. Rather, I saw his ghost near the swings.
And what did he say to you?
He said nothing to me. I tried to speak to him, but he didn't respond.
Alas, 'tis okay, my baby. Tomorrow night we shall return to the swings and hope for his return.
I have a hot date, but I think I'll drop it for you.
Horatio, you're a dime and a half. Thank you, and we shall rendezvous here tomorrow night. Good night, my dear Horatio.
Good night, my good lord.
Ha! Damn, Gertrude. You're looking like 2 bagels right about now.
Oh, hubby, you're so sweet.
I'm just keeping it 100 anymore.
Hey, you realize that's my mother you're talking to, right?
I'm aware, Miho. And I just want you to know, although I've been your Uncle Bee for quite a while now, I am now the Father Bee since I have married your mother Gertrude. Now that I am the Queen Bee of Denmark Hive, there is nothing I cannot supply for you.
All I want is my father. What has it been? What has it been even? A day? A day since his death? A day since you replaced him as Queen Bee of Denmark Hive? A day since you replaced him as my father and my mother's lover?
Alas, Hamlet, he has been deceased for about a week. That's almost 2 months in human time. According to Bro Code, she has been on the market since about 3 days ago. I respected your father's love for Gertrude, but it's now to my turn to treat her like the sweet bagel she is. As well, your father has been deceased for about a week. Although your mourning for him is honorable, it is being dragged out far too long, and you're beginning to act like the nurse bee rather than the 5-star bee that you are. You must utilize your wings, get back in the world, and serve Denmark Hive. Alas, Gertrude, we must go. We need to go watch Hunger Games Mockingjay. We will see you later, Hamlet.
I wish nothing more than to have my father back. Without him, what is the purpose of living? Suicide is what I crave. It is so tempting. Yet I cannot, for I will be damned to the everlasting torture of hell and a world without birds, bees, and honey. But life without my father is a hell in itself, is it not? The honey has lost its taste. The pollen has lost its rich hue. The female bees have lost their appeal. And my mother's a slave to her own promiscuity. What does my mother even see in that sorry excuse of a bee? My father was the noblest, most honorable bee in all of Denmark Hive. Yet she has now committed herself to my father's brother, who is no more related to my father than a maggot is to a butterfly. It's like comparing myself to Perseus Jackbee, the king of the bee gods. Her tears had not even yet evaporated, and she had already committed herself to another drone. Oh, she buzzed so nimbly into his ancestral hive, but I must spare my stinger and bite my tongue, for I cannot notify my mother of my feelings. Buzz, buzz. Do you really think he's gonna come?
Is the Pope Catholic? Of course he would show up if there's only one in the left sun.
What does he even have to say to me? It is almost midnight and there's still no signs of his coming. It is nippy outside. If we stay out here any longer, my wings are gonna fall off.
It is always good to have faith, my lord, for I see him approaching now.
Father, Father! Is that really you? What do you have to say to me? Horatio, I feel like he's beckoning me to him, and you should stay here. He wishes to speak to me alone. Stay here, and I'll be right back.
Okay, but just remember, he's only a ghost, and there's no possible way of hurting you.
Thanks, ma'am. Father, is that really you?
Yes, but pay attention. My time is running out. I am currently stuck in the fires of purgatory, and I will not be released until I confess my sin. You must listen to me before I act.
Dang.
Tyus has killed me, and he has fooled all of Denmark by wearing the royal ring. You must take revenge on your uncle for his terrible murder.
I'm so down. Just tell me the details and I'll have him dead by the end of the night.
I'm glad you are excited, but you must be patient. Everyone in Denmark is ignorant of the truth behind my death. I was not poisoned by a snake, but I was poisoned by Claudius, who sits on the throne.
My poor father.
Not only that, but he stole my woman. Think about it. Your mom went from me, who loved her more than anything in the world, to some rascal that couldn't even compare to me. Anyways, he creeped up on me as I was sleeping, poured poison in my ear. I broke out in a bad rash and wasn't able to hang on. He stole my life, my girl, and my crown, all in the same day. I did not even get the chance to repent my sins to God. I'm pretty salty, and I need you to take revenge. You must put Claudius to death. And remember, do not harm your mother in any way. She will be the victim of her own guilt. Good luck, and good looks, family.
I will never forget you, Father. I will use my stinger and bring him to justice. Claudius will never get away with this. Buzz, buzz.
Rosencrantz and Gilded, sir. I order you to watch over Hamlet. Something fishy is going on, and he is not his normal self. Go find him and report to me if there's anything unusual.
Your wish is my command, Queen Bee.
I second that notion, King Claudius. Go Braves. All hail Claudius and Denmark High.
Gertrude, we need to figure out why Hamlet is mad. Have you seen his letter to Ophelia? Polonius believes that there's method to his madness, but that bee is up to some dirty business.
We need to find out what's going through my baby bee's mind. He worries me. Quick, here he comes now. Let's buzz off.
To be or not to be, but rather, to sting or not to sting, 'tis the ultimate question. Whether it is more desirable to live a life of pain and agony brought by my mother and my evil uncle, or to sting, to commit myself to the revenge of my father and sting that evil, corrupted king, King Claudius. The problem is, what comes next? Is there a heaven? I do not know. Death is the only thing that stands in the way. But in the end, it brings me great pain to know that if I live, I will never be able to get over my father's death and commit myself to bettering Denmark Hive and creating and continuing the legacy that my father once had. But in the end, will I be damned to hell? Or will I go to a be heaven? You only live once. 'Tis the motto I must adhere to.
No, Gertrude!
Oh no, I feel like this honey's been poisoned.
You scoundrel! Ah!
Hamlet! Hamlet! Oh, Hamlet. So young. So full of life. His mixtape's dropping next week. Oh, what a pain society this is. Sleep, Lord.